Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Dr. Aftab Ahmed, with the program Innovative Pakistan with Dr. Aftab. And we discuss not only the innovation, entrepreneurship, but we are also discuss the challenges, different challenges in Pakistan. Especially, we talk a lot about the health issues in our country. And today we are also going to discuss a very important topic, and that is World Breastfeeding Week. That is being celebrated all over the world from 1st to 7th of August, and this is very important discussion because if we talk about the mortality of the child, the newborns, Pakistan unfortunately has the highest burden of this newborn mortality in the world. So we are at the top position, unfortunately. And how we can save all those precious lives? This is one of the things is through the breastfeeding. So in order to talk about the breastfeeding today, we have Dr. Kubra Mehmood with us. She is the founder of Mothers Club, and Mother Club has a lot of focus at how we can empower our mothers. And also how we can work on different myths that are related to so many health issues. So she has worked a lot over the years, and I remember that on 8th of August she was invited in the studio last year as well on the same topic, that what is the importance of breast feeding and why we should go for it. And in today's program we'll also discuss in detail about some of the statistics related to the breastfeeding in Pakistan and in the world, and what are the challenges in Pakistan and how we can improve the overall situation. So first of all, thank you very much, Dr. Kubra, for joining us in the studio of FM 87.6, and we are now going to discuss the main topic. So Dr. Kubra is actually she is here so many times, so she don't need to give a lot of introduction about herself. So let's directly start our conversation about World Breastfeeding Week. So first, Dr. Kubra, tell us about this week. What is Breastfeeding Week, and why there are so many international days, so there is a whole week for breastfeeding. So why there is a whole week for breastfeeding, and why we celebrate this day, this week, sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Aftab, for inviting me again to discuss about this important topic. Actually, the World Breastfeeding Alliance and World Health Organization WHO has decided that we should highlight the importance of breastfeeding, because we have got different other options like formula milk. Some people feed the babies with the goat milk and the cow milk, but these milks are not very good for the babies. So this is a very emerging trend that people are getting different options instead of breastfeeding. So WHO and other breastfeeding alliance had decided to celebrate the whole week of breastfeeding, so we can educate the mothers and encourage the young mothers to continue the breastfeeding for their babies. That's why it is celebrated every year.
Okay, it's very good that the World Health Organization has dedicated the whole week because we know the importance, and Dr. Kubra, she has mentioned that it's not only there is a growing trend of using the formula milk and also milk from the cows and other sources for the babies, which is not very good, as she has mentioned. So let's talk about the statistics. So what is the number of breastfeeding and active breastfeeding? Like the doctor says and WHO says that for the first 6 months of the baby should be exclusive breastfeeding. So what is this exclusive breastfeeding? And you have to highlight that. And other is we also have to give the statistics. What are the what is the number of mothers in Pakistan?
Yeah.
Is it improving? One thing from the previous years, and how we can further improve.
Yeah. Actually, this is really very good question. Last year when I was invited in this program, the percentage of breastfeeding in Pakistan was only 38%, and now it has increased about 50%. It's around 48 to 50%. Which is very good sign.
This is so amazing.
Because this is really very important that we should feed our babies exclusively. And you said, what is exclusive breastfeeding? Exclusive breastfeeding is that you have to feed your baby till 6 months only for the mother milk.
Okay.
There is no other alternative used. Whenever baby is hungry, the mother should feed the baby with the mother feed. This is the exclusive breastfeeding.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sometimes actually what I have noticed that some of the mothers they start giving, like if they think that the baby is thirsty and the baby is like 4 months old, they start like giving the water, and sometimes like it's our common practice that we also start giving them the food. So is it like the true practice, or we should go only for the exclusive breastfeeding till the 6 months?
I think in previous years, in a decade before or something like that, the people start feeding the babies till when they get the 4 month old. But new recommendation from the WHO is that it is not very good for the baby's health. So it is recommended now that babies are exclusively breastfeed for the 6 months, and after 6 months when they start sitting with the cushions or by themselves,
Right.
and their digestive system is elevated, then they should be given the solid food, because their all their systems are not very mature. So it is recommended when their digestive system is mature enough to digest that solid food, which is after the 6 months, then we start the soft solid food to the babies.
Okay, excellent. So this is like very good discussion. And before going into like what are the health benefits of the mother milk, I think first, as this is the whole week, and we were discussing that we should celebrate that week in Pakistan, and I have seen that there are some celebrations in different cities. There were some programs were organized with reference to the day. So how we can like improve like how we can have like more awareness, what channels we should use to raise awareness. And the good thing is that we should appreciate all the efforts by different organizations, by the government, that as you have mentioned the statistics that the number has reached close to 50%. That's really encouraging, but it's still like it's less than 50%, and more than 50% mothers are still not feeding their children. So how we can raise the awareness? So what do you think, what different channels we can use?
Yeah, this is really very important. I think this awareness should be start from the school level, when the girls are like in higher secondary school, in college, in universities, because they should know the importance of the breastfeeding, how important it is. It is not important for the only babies, but it also important and beneficial for the mother as well. First, I will answer your question, then I will give the different advantages of the breastfeeding. From school, college, and universities, and otherwise, these these scenarios, we should also use the radio and the television, because and different we should start the different ads which encourages and give the information to the common audience in their common language, that how beneficial it is to feed their babies with a mother feed.
Right.
So what I was telling, that it is not important for the only babies that they feed from the mother, but it is also very beneficial for the mothers who is feeding the babies. So this is win-win situation, because if we compare the cow milk and the mother milk, in cow milk there is 3 times more protein, which is not very good digestible to the small babies, and
Right.
not very good for their kidneys. And God has gifted us with this gift, we call the breastfeeding, because it is the complete formula that our babies need. It
Okay.
contains the complete combination of the minerals, antibodies, and growth factors, and the different vitamins that the baby needs. So if we compare this mother feed to the other milk, like if we compare it with the formula milk, they don't have the living growth factors, living hormones that need the baby for their better growth and their better brain development. Formula milk don't have any the formula milk don't have the growth factors and hormones and all the antibodies. They only feed the baby and they get the only minerals and the vitamins. So if we compare the mother feed with the cow milk, though cow milk also don't have many minerals and antibodies and growth factors that human baby needs.
Right.
So this is the blessing from the God, and we should avail if we want our next generation is mentally active and physically active and health wise they should be very good in
Definitely. So I know that you was also invited in one of the talk in National University of Science and Technology,
Yeah.
where you delivered the talk with reference to this International Breastfeeding Week. And luckily I was also there in that talk, and you clearly highlighted this. This is like what you are also saying right now, that there is a huge difference between the breast milk and also the mother's milk and also the formula milk, and you have clearly given the differences between all these things. So what do you think that we should also go for first of the thing, what is the difference between the colostrum and the fore milk and the hind milk, and the differences between all those?
Actually, the colostrum is the milk that babies get from very first time, that on a very first feed, which is the full of nutrition.
Right.
And the antibodies, if you want your baby to be protected from the different diseases, it
Right.
is really very important to feed the colostrum, which is the first milk. Which is
Okay.
the first milk.
So right now we have to take a short break, so we'll continue our discussion after this break. So let's take a break and then we'll continue our discussion.